37 divided by 2350 times 52, because that's how many weeks are in the year. We would get a return of almost 82% on our money. How impressive is that? So let's go ahead and figure out which stocks we get. So the first one we got GNW for $2.60. That's what it's valued. And then we do have one more, I believe. And the last one here, we got RF, which is valued at $12.01. So that's really nice. We got 2 free stocks. So be sure to sign up, guys. There are 2 free stocks. You guys can sign up, deposit $100, and then once you get the 2 free stocks, pull that $100 out. What's up, everybody? This is Investing Sensei. So this is the first episode to a new series that I'm bringing to the channel, and it's going to be getting us into the world of options. The focus of this series will be to sell cash secured puts and covered calls. So we will basically be doing the wheel strategy, and our focus is to collect that premium and basically generate a lot of income from it. And so this is all brand new to me, so I can definitely say something wrong. So anybody that's really familiar with this kind of stuff, definitely leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know if I said anything incorrect or if I am correct, and then I'll make a follow-up video. In the next video, I will make those corrections if I had said anything incorrectly. But I'm completely new to this, so definitely bear with me. We'll learn through this as we go and generate a lot of income. But what I have pulled up here, guys, is I have the wheel strategy explained. It's a website that I found is actually really nice, and they basically have a kind of like a sheet itself of how they organize and figure out how much income they're generating from selling cash secured puts and covered calls. And actually, you guys probably want to know what those are, so let me bring that up in case for anybody that doesn't know. So when you sell a put option on a stock, you're selling someone the right, but not the obligation, to make a buy of 100 shares of a company at a certain price, which is called the strike price, before a certain date, which is the expiration date. So we will be basically using our money to sell somebody a contract that says if it meets this price, then we will buy 100 shares of this company at this specific price if that contract hasn't expired by a certain date. Hopefully I explained that correctly, but the reason why it's called the cash secured put is because we actually have that money in our account, and in case that contract does get exercised, we won't be using any type of margin or any leverage. And so, those stocks we will just hold. Worst case scenario, we have to hold those stocks of 100 shares. And we're only going to be doing this on very good, solid companies that we believe in the long term and that also pay dividends majority of the time. So in case we do have to hold them for the long term, we're also generating that dividend income. So that's the selling options of put. So we also have selling options of calls, which we do covered calls. So a covered call is basically the reverse of that. Instead of you needing the money in hand, you actually have 100 shares of a company, and you're saying, hey, if it meets this price, I will sell the stock at this certain price. But for you to do that, you also get a premium. So that's basically a covered call. It's the opposite of what a secured put is. But let's go over back to the wheel strategy explained. If I go down here, there was a really good part here. So the wheel, sometimes called the triple income strategy. So it's a strategy where a trader sells cash secured puts. So you guys know what those are now. And our focus is to collect the premium on the stocks that we wouldn't mind owning long term. If the option expires or is closed for a profit without being assigned, the premiums are all profit. The goal is to set up trades and avoid being assigned, but it is understood that if the put is assigned, the account will buy and hold the stock. So our focus is to just collect that premium and try to be correct and not have to actually buy the stock. Just, worst case scenario, if we do get a crash or anything, we will hold the 100 shares. But at the same time, we are fine holding those shares because we are going to be doing this on very solid companies that we don't mind holding for the long term. And at this point here, the next thing, let's say we do get exercised and we have to buy the 100 shares. The next part, which is the wheel, we're just rotating it. So we will sell covered calls of the stock. And so now we do have 100 shares of the stock because it did get exercised from the cash secured puts. We will be collecting premium on that. And basically, if it meets that price, the strike price before the expiration date, or on the expiration date, or anything higher than that strike price, then we will get exercised and we will have to sell the 100 shares. And basically, we repeat this over and over again. So once we do get exercised to sell the 100 shares, we will go over back to cash secured puts and then continue flipping that until we get exercised and get some 100 shares of a company, and just repeat that and collect the premium. So the main focus is collecting that premium. And this right here, this diagram itself, explains it really nice and neat. I did create a Google sheet that helps me track this kind of stuff. I'm still learning on it, and I still don't know exactly what everything I need to track on. And I did take inspiration from this, so I do give the credits to this page. But the account that we will be doing this on is a Webull account. So I did sign up for that. It's a margin account, and I did deposit $10,100. And we have been doing a couple of trades recently. In this past 2 weeks, I've just been busy to create the updates. So I will be going over that for you guys. So if you guys are interested in signing up into the Webull account, you guys will help me out. If you guys use my referral link, you'll get 2 free stocks. So one for creating the account and then another one for depositing $100. The stocks are valued up to $1,400. So be sure to check that out. And so let me pull up the Google Sheet so I can show you guys how that's all laid out. So I have the Google Sheet here, and I have it called Wheel Adventures. And I have a dashboard down here. I have credit, debit, and settings. And so on the dashboard right now, I'm still in work in progress, but credit, I have total fees that I get charged for selling the options, and then the premium that we've gathered so far, and then basically the profit we've made subtracted from the fees. So we've made $89.68 from 2 weeks, and this is the total we've been invested to collect this premium. And our total return right now is 1%, which that's in 2 weeks, and it's actually pretty good for me. I'm pretty happy with it. But if we go down here to the credits, you'll see that I have an ID, open date, close date, hold time, expiration, the ticker, the action, so cash secured put or covered call, the strike price, the premium, the number of contracts, and then the fees, and then the total profit, and then just the status if it got assigned or it expired. And over here you'll see that June 9th I did 3 contracts. Basically I held them for 4 days, so they closed on June 12th, and I basically held them all the way through. I did Bank of America, Wells Fargo, and AT&T. They were cash secured puts. And the strike price was $26.50 for Bank of America. The premium they gave me was 16 cents. And so just one thing that I do want to point out, a contract is 100 shares. So it's 16 cents times 100. So that means that we got $16. And then the fees were 11 cents. So we did get a profit of $15.89. We got this immediately. As soon as we got that contract, we could do anything with this premium. And then Wells Fargo, we did the same thing for $31.50. So we got a premium of $25. We did 1 contract. So we made $24.89. But we did need this money. So we needed $3,150. This one we needed $2,650. And then we did AT&T for $31.50, which we got $13. Without the fees. With the fees itself, we got $12.89. And then after that, the next week, since we did get assigned, so we did have to buy the stocks themselves. I did have 100 shares, so we turned it around and did covered calls. So we did get a premium of $16, $13, and $8. And you'll see that we made $15.89, $12.89, and $7.89. And these expired, so we still own the companies themselves. We still own 100 shares. You go over here to the debit one. This one just shows that these were assigned from one of the contracts, and we had to buy a total amount. So $3,150, $2,650, and then $3,150. And the status right here, I just have it, is just for me to know that they're still open. So I still have 100 shares for these, and they haven't been closed yet. And then settings over here, I just have basically legends. So just so I remember what these are: cash secured puts, covered calls, buybacks, assigned or purchased, and then options that got called away, and basically they got sold. So this is when we were doing the covered calls, and then any dividends that we got. So that's about it for the sheet itself. I did actually do a couple options today, but they haven't shown up yet, so I haven't updated the Google Sheet yet for this. But let me pull up the Webull account so I can show you guys this. Alright guys, so I have the Webull app pulled up, and I am still getting familiar with this, so you might be seeing me click around a couple times, so bear with me. And this is actually the first time recording on my mobile app, so hopefully we do this correctly. So at the right here, what I've pulled up is the watch list. So I have AT&T, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, and then you'll see that I do have 3 covered calls that I have that will be expiring June 26. But if we go here to the overall, you'll see that we do have a total of $9,468.54. I do have a total deposit of $10,100. I am going to be showing you guys an email that I do have in a little bit, very shortly, but I will be depositing a total of $35,000. But anyways, down here, let me show you guys my positions. So we do have Wells Fargo, the first one at the very top. That is a covered call that I'm selling for $3. So you'll see that the one that says last average price, the third column, it'll say 0.03, meaning that's what we will get by June 26. So times 100, that's $3. Then we do have another covered call for AT&T at strike price $31.50. So if AT&T was to get to $31.50 or higher, we would sell the 100 shares, and we did collect the premium of $5. And then the last one down here is Bank of America for a strike price of $26.50, and we are going to collect a premium of 17 cents times 100, which is $17. And that one expires June 26. And then the last 3 that are showing are the 100 shares of each company. So AT&T, we do have 100 shares, and we do have 100 shares of Bank of America, and then 100 shares of Wells Fargo. So that's about it for the current positions right now. The 100 shares are because we were selling cash secured puts, and then we did get exercised, so we had to buy 100 shares. And so now I'm doing the opposite of the wheel, which is doing the covered calls now. We do have a balance of $1,266 available. And if we go over here, let me pull up the calculator because I want to show you guys something. But let me show you how you guys can get to an option if you guys wanted to sell cash secured put on Webull. So let's say for Bank of America, click on the stock itself. We're going to go to buy. And then down here at the bottom right, you'll see something called options. Click on that. And then you'll have 3 options. So you'll say both, calls, or puts. Let's say you're doing puts. You'll select that. Over here at the top left, you'll see the dates of expiration. So this is when the option expires. So right now we are on the 23rd, and the closer the option gets to the expiration date, typically the premium will go down. So right now you'll see that where it says share price in the very center, the green, the current price of the stock is $24.79. But our cash secured puts that we want to buy are anything below that. So for us, just for an example, let's say we believe that the stock is not going to hit $23.50 before Friday. We would get about $10 to $12 in premium just for selling this contract. But we would need to have a collateral of $2,350. So $23.50 times 100. So that's how we get $2,350. They'll basically hold that amount of money in case we do have to buy the 100 shares. But if Friday comes and it's still above $23.50, then they'll just return that amount of money and put it back into our account. But just for example, so let's say that 12 cents, so let's say $12. If I do go to the calculator itself, I want to show you guys how we can generate so much income and super easy. So if we say $12 divided by 23.50, so that's the amount of money that we are putting as a collateral. So if we say equals, so that's what we would get in a percentage for the week. So there's 52 weeks in a year. So if we multiply that by 52, you'll see that we would get a 26%, almost 27% on our money, just in premiums that we could sell. And that's pretty nice. That's pretty sweet. And right now the premiums are actually not that impressive. So I'm actually, still waiting a little bit. But if we go over, so you'll see that we have June 26th. Let's say July 2nd. So July 2nd, let's say we do sell a premium. So you'll see that the farther away the expiration of the premium, the higher the premium is. So here, let's say $23.50. You'll see that they're paying us $36 to $41, so about 37. So let's just plug this into the calculator. So $37. So let's see. 37 divided by 23.50 times 52, because that's how many weeks are in the year. We would get a return of almost 82% on our money. How impressive is that? But that would consider that we're able to do that every single week. Typically, you want to pick a stock price that won't get hit, so we would probably go with like $23 or so. There is a chance of probability of profit, so that one, I don't know where the Webull account shows that, but basically if it's anything higher than 80%, it means that there's a unlikely chance that you'll get exercised, so there's a higher chance of you just keeping that premium. But this is what we're going to be doing, so I'm going to be hopefully doing this weekly. Every time I do have a new update on new options that I sold, if we got exercised or not, and I'll be sharing that journey with you guys. I'll be improving that sheet that I showed you guys earlier, and you guys can see how much money we can actually generate. And something that's really impressive, which I want to show you guys if I pull up the mobile app, but if we look for, let's say, Google, if we go over here to trade and we go to options, let's say we wanted to sell put. So right now the strike price is $1,463. If let's say we wanted to just go to, let me see if there's a number that they show. Yep. So we'll do all. So here, let's say we wanted to go just all the way down here. Let's just say we wanted to play it safe, and we wanted to do 1,400. So the current price right now, we would have to drop $63, almost $64, and we would get a premium of 93 cents per share. So that would be $930 on our money, and that's like playing it very safe. $930 a week, if you could get to that point, that's pretty impressive. And then the closer you get to the strike price, not to the strike price, but the share price, the higher the premium. So let's say you selected $1,420, so it would have to drop about $43 for the week. So you would still get $2,240 just in the premium itself, which is really nice. Imagine if you could do that every single week. and then just flip it around. If you did get exercise, you would just do covered calls. So we would go over here to the calls option, and you would just sell it for a certain price. So you could get $5,990. That's pretty nice, but I'm pretty excited about that. So hopefully we can eventually get to sell a lot of premiums and generate a lot of income. But one thing that I do want to show you guys, so if you do sign up with the Webull account, I do have, you'll get two free stocks. So I do have 2 free stocks that I do want to show you guys. So I want to reveal these. So let's go ahead and figure out which stocks we get. So the first one we got GNW for $2.60. That's what it's valued. And then we do have one more, I believe. And the last one here, we got RF, which is valued at $12.01. So that's really nice. We got 2 free stocks. So be sure to sign up, guys. There are 2 free stocks. You guys can sign up, deposit $100, and then once you get the 2 free stocks, pull that $100 out. So there was one email that I do want to show you guys. Alright guys, so I got this email from Webull. So basically here it says that I can earn up to 35 free stocks that are valued from $9 to $1,000. And the contest is going to be all the way from June 5th all the way to July 5th. And during the promotion, so I just have to deposit money here. So if I deposit anywhere from $10,000 to $24,999, I'll get 10 free stocks. If I deposit $25,000 or higher, I'll get 25 free stocks, and then so on. My plan here, since I already had deposited $10,100, I will deposit $25,000 into this account, and we will get 25 free stocks. So this right here is targeted towards only me, so don't try to do this. I think it's that's what they were saying. This promotion is user targeted. So don't try this unless you did get the email, but we are aiming to get 25 free stocks, see what we get. I'll make a follow-up video on what stocks we actually get. We'll go ahead and open them and reveal them live, so we'll see. But I just wanted to let you guys know that. So the portfolio itself will be about $35,000 is what I'm planning to add. And we will continue to grow that over time and see how much we can get to the end of the year with just doing premiums, dividends, and doing the wheel strategy. But hopefully you guys sticked all the way to the end, and hopefully you guys like this new series. Let me know your comments in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell notification so you're notified when we upload a new video. And I will catch you guys in the next video. So take care, stay safe. Don't forget to smash that like button, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.